Hey guys, welcome to the Anime Sensei channel. Today, we're here to talk about 10 anime where the MC is overpowered, sure, but he sure takes his time to make that impact that cements him as the face that would be fighting all the OGs in our heads not long after his debut. Before we start this video, make sure to subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon if you don't want to miss our future videos. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the list. Persona 5, the animation. The most played RPG of the modern era, Persona 5 isn't a name that any of us would be unfamiliar with. After that banger of a game that set the bar so high for any RPG to come, we sure as hell weren't going to miss out on the anime now, were we? Well, it didn't turn out the way we supposed it, but anything Persona is all but more welcome. Amamiya Ren's adventures, after you've lived them yourself, is the perfect treat any fan could ask for. And with the anime's twist to the whole plot, Persona 5 the animation isn't a title any of us should miss out on. The thieves and the metaverse setting up the perfect stage for the Joker to amaze every other face out there. It just couldn't get any better than this. 9. Arata the Legend. The old classical switcheroo is back in action. There's two characters in this show with the same name but from different dimensions and time periods. However, when did that ever stand in the way of anime? Somehow they always have an abundance of magical portals that pop from out of nowhere. Okay, so concentrate with me guys, since both main characters are called Arata to avoid any confusion. Arata is a young energetic boy that was claimed by his grandmother at birth to be a girl, but it's still raised as a boy nonetheless. He belongs to a special clan, and this clan protects the princesses and provides order to the world. One problem though, this princess is killed and he's framed for it. While he escapes, he switches places with modern-day Arata, and now Arata from modern day is able to wield godly weapons and has immense power at his disposal. The anime is all about the adventures and where it will take Arata. It's one of those anime where the journey is more important than the goal. 8. Triage X. In a deadly terrorist attack, Arashi Mikami barely makes it out alive by the skin of his teeth, losing his family and friend in the process. Determined to have revenge and pay back the villains of the world just a little bit for what they've done already, he joins the Black Label secret organization, hell-bent on the extermination of all the scum of the earth. Hunting them down like rodents trapped in a mouse maze seems fun enough, but also watching how badass Arashi can be is a treat as well. With eyes flaming up with determination and rage, Arashi is going to hunt every degenerate monster down until the last one of them. 7. Gleipnir. Next on the list is Gleipnir. It's a 2020 anime by Pine Jam Studios. This anime doesn't shy away from violence, and gore is one of its selling points. The supernatural elements employed in the anime give it a mysterious feel, and the action is very good too. There's a bit of ecchi, by the way. This seinen anime focuses on the life of Shuichi Kagaya, a high school boy with the ability to turn into a monster. On a fateful day, he saves a girl from a burning house, and he forgets his phone in the scene. This marks the beginning of his problems. After a series of events, he decides to help the girl find her sister, who turned into a monster. 6. Devil Survivor 2, the animation. In this series, the world is being attacked by invaders from outer space, and the only way for humans to battle them is by entering a contract with a demon and becoming devil users. In a way, it's like Digimon, but much darker and with cooler looking monsters. The main character, while going to the subway, is caught in the middle of a battle between demons, and in the aftermath, he gains the ability to control demons along with Io and Daicha. He's pretty powerful to say the least, and joins the JP's organization trying to save the world from the invasion before it's too late. This show is a race against time with lots of suspense and battles, so go out and check it out. I'm sure you'll like it. 5. Kengan Ashura. CGI and fistfights can't be good? I mean, I understand that you're traumatized after those Berserk adaptations, but let's not generalize things here, okay? Kengan Ashura gives martial arts that CGI touch that it's been missing for a while now. With Tokita Aoma showing us that the face is truly the index of the mind, people thinking of him as nothing but small fry have a world of hurt waiting for them, since when he gets fuming, it's game over for you. Plus, the fact that the guy pulls off the most bizarre stuff in the most normal manner there is, while the other fighters bring their own unique set of skills to the table with their stories making everything seem just perfect. Kengan Ashura is a Netflix adaptation done right, and in case you think the animation could have been better if done normally, then you just have bad taste. That's it. 4. Akashic Records. He's nothing but a magic teacher, right? I mean, he does look the part, but he seems to be smarter and more capable than to only be a magic teacher. In the first episode, he teaches the students in how even the simplest of spells, which is considered a level 1 spell, can be modified and edited by changing the way they spell the incantation, making it stronger, faster, or even able to curve in a certain direction. This teacher even has his own unique original spell on him. If you're wondering what kind of spell, all I will say is that it might seem useless at first glance, but it actually ends up being a truly terrifying spell, to say the least. This show is really fun and is an ecchi genre, so be careful not to get caught off guard, especially if your family's around. 3. Busou Shoujo. The story of this anime takes place at a certain private academy. It used to be a school of high school girls, but it all changed when the school changed its policies and it became co-ed. However, the girls didn't take fancy to the idea. They asked the school to give them the permission to bring weapons so that they can fend off against boys if necessary. And because of this idea, an organization called Supreme Five Swords ended up getting formed. Years started to pass by, and this organization established itself as a group which corrects problematic students. One day, a student named Nomura joins the school, and he's perplexed when he finds out that the way male students are corrected is by dressing and acting like a girl. An interesting turn of events indeed.
2. Maogakuen. From the name, it might sound like I'm trolling, but forget about the long-ass name. We're simply talking about the Misfit of Demon King Academy, an isekai anime that aired in 2020, and this is one of the best isekai anime out there. Magical fights, cute girls, demon, and a fantasy high school, this anime has all the recipe for a perfect isekai. Anos Voldigode might just be the most boastful anime character of all time, and with how overpowered he is, he's earned the right to brag as much as he wants. Anos Voldigode reincarnates and sees that the world has changed drastically, and while having just a fraction of his actual power, he sets out to change the world again.
1. Katanagatari. Set in the Japanese Edo era, where sword fighting and exhibition were highly regarded, the anime revolves around Shichika Yasuri. Shichika is a swordsman who uses a distinct sword-wielding technique called Hyoturyu, a technique where the user doesn't use a blade, rather reinforces his own body to make it act as a blade. Shichika always laid low, isolated from the vast world around him, but after the sudden arrival of a strategist, General Togame, his fate changes. He decides to accept her request for escorting her on a journey to find the 12 distinct blades. The duo encounter several powerful enemies on their journey, having an emotional toll on Shichika, who begins to develop human emotions. He was raised to be a weapon, so such emotions were new to him. So he gradually starts to become more humane. If you're into some interesting character development and sword fighting scenes, be sure to watch Katanagatari. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I had fun making it for you. I would appreciate it if you guys would like, subscribe, comment, and press that bell icon to keep you updated of all our videos. Until next time, see ya!
If you got a problem to speak out, I'm a cowboy and let's bebop. Put Steins Gate at the treetop. Berserk what I'm keeping on rewatch. Hunter, I freak out. When I'm in my room, you should keep out. I'm a ghost in the shell, put you through hell like gun grave. That's a story to tell if you